My name is Daniel Shipman. I'm 21 and I want to go pro in CSGO. I got started in video games when I was about 5 or 6 years old, and I played the game Scooby-Doo, and it was like the movie where the electric person was trying to take over the universe and whatnot. Then went like to Guitar Hero, NBA, and then in 2010 I got an Xbox 360, and that's when I started playing Modern Warfare 2 and COD 4. There we go. I didn't know what I was gonna say there. From there, I just kind of kept up with the Call of Duty games. So I've always been good at first-person shooters, and I guess Guitar Hero. But yeah. Then I got an Xbox One, played Black Ops 3, all the Call of Duty games, and I've always wanted to play Counter-Strike, but just never had a computer to play it on, and like never had money. So I have a computer now, and I bought it just recently, so I'm working at it, but hopefully sometime in 2017 I'll end up going pro and join a team and whatnot and be good and better than everybody else.
Okay, what made you want to go pro in CSGO?
I've just always watched, well, not always, like again in 360 times, that's weird. In 360 times, I was watching FaZe. Well, I knew about FaZe and Optic because they were the two biggest people. But yeah, they were the two biggest organizations, and so when I got to like senior year and like a couple years after it, that's when I really started to like get back into watching professional, like Call of Duty, because that's the only game that I know. And so that's when I got into it, and I was like, man, that looks really interesting and cool, and like living in a house with a bunch of other people who are also on the same team. So I was like, hey, I should do that. But in Call of Duty, the game that was professional right now just ended, and the next one that came out sucks. So I was like, Counter-Strike looks fun. So I've been practicing a lot and just trying to get good at it, trying to get familiar with the keyboard and mouse instead of a controller. My favorite teams right now are Optic. Optic's one of my favorite teams just because they're so good, and that's gonna be the peak of my professional career if I ever join Optic, which that'll be the peak. That's good. That'll be the peak of my career, is if I ever join Optic, which I don't know if that will happen, but if I do, then that will be great. But yeah, Optic, just because they're so good, and like right now is like the best time for Optic because they've had two Gears and CS win championship. Well, not championship, but like win tournaments just recently. It's like some big ones.
So yeah, they won Gears from the opening, and then they won 2 weekends ago. And then CSGO won Northern Arena, and then they won EO.
Right. And then Halo's like next for a tournament.
Yeah, that's this weekend. And then Call of Duty right after that.
Yeah, just because they're so good, because they have so many teams that just dominate dominate the game that they're in. So yeah, and then also probably Envious, because they're also good. Like, like they're not as good as Optic, but they're good because they won COD champs, and they kind of, in Gears they gave Optic a run for their money a little bit, but at the same time not really, because Optic just kind of ran over them.
So how long do you think it'll take for you to become pro in CSGO? Like, if you could give a range.
If I pick up CSGO and become, good at it as fast as I did like Call of Duty in general, then hopefully like 4 to 6 months or longer. But like if I suck, then probably 10.
4 for you to become pro? Like
Yeah.
for you to get picked up by a team.
Yeah.
And go pro.
Yeah.
You think it's gonna take 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So
Button.
what have you been working on so far in the game?
Accuracy. Because my accuracy is a little bit poo right now. So I'm just trying to work on aiming at the person as of right now. Because remember, like, I picked this up 2 weeks ago. So I have to get used to keyboard and mouse because I've been playing controller all my life. So as of like right now, I'm just trying to work on like mouse sensitivity and trying to aim at the person and then killing them and whatnot.
Okay, here's what.
Where is it?
Do you think you're gonna try to join like a normal team first, like an amateur team, before you go pro? Like you're gonna try to really work with people, or you're gonna try to like find people within the community to play with? Or you're just gonna try to play solo?
I'm definitely gonna join an amateur team. I'm gonna find like hopefully I'm gonna join like a average amateur team, and then whenever I start getting better and better, after that, work my way up the ranks, and then hopefully a pro team will be like, hey, this guy's doing good, and so let's pick him up, and then hopefully work through the ranks that way, and then join Optic. Obviously, that's the end goal here. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll keep making them until I go pro, and then you'll see me on TV because sometimes they do that. But anyways, bye.